Hey.
Oh, we live?
Oh, we live? No, it's just like I just want to see like how it looks. Like one of the.
I need some.
Let me see.
You put an email as well?
It's gonna do one of those. Hold on.
So I'm just gonna be like.
One of them pictures, you know, they're all
Yeah.
You sure you put the email?
profit trade on your phone.
Their email. His email.
We're gonna start using more rooms.
Wait, email? No, I'm just kidding.
That's your money. We're sending right now.
We'll do like a short introduction.
Okay.
Before.
Hello.
Hello.
How you doing, man? Came in not playing.
Good. What's up, man? Michael, what's up, man? Will, what's up, beautiful?
What's up, dog?
Love to hear
Josh.
Josh and Phil. Love to hear this class.
Josh on the track. Hey.
Hey,
No, I didn't even get a bang. I got a monster today.
Where should I post that?
Well, you can find a chair.
your ass can help out soon.
I'm about to send it out right
Well,
now.
there's some people outside as well.
There's more? Oh, I'll send you.
Just
We're up a share though. Google Translate.
Where is an age?
I don't know.
Boy, it was turning up earlier.
You don't have any fun and stuff?
No.
Like, Nate, who are you?
What's up, guys?
What's going on? What's going on? How do you marry trader?
Wherever you would like.
You're good.
Yes.
Either way.
I'm gonna do it.
What's up, guys? Let's see. We'll give it a couple minutes for people to hop on. The office is actually pretty packed right now. So,
What's up, y'all?
what's up, Michael?
What up, Mike?
Mike.
Yeah. What's going on? I hear an echo.
I see.
Same shit, different day, y'all.
We'll give it a couple minutes for people to get on. Let's see who's on here so far. What's up, Justin? Let's see who's got.
Can you hear me?
Yes, who is that?
That's me. I'm here. Justin, I'm here.
Hello. You said you thought it was you?
I thought it was myself. Sounds like me.
Huh?
You guys sounds like me.
That's at least close to getting my own crib. God damn. Some people say, y'all, when I'm married, told me this shit. Damn, bro, I did not know I had.
Whoa. Hey, Anna, if you guys are in the office, just make sure you mute your.
She was
That's what I was telling
his head. Hold on. There you go.
Oh, okay.
Oh, we didn't know if he's
Guys, that line.
It's DC.
Ooh, we got 21 people in here so far, and about 30 people in the office. Seems like
21.
you're still alive.
Turning it off.
Turn the whole lot.
What's going on, everyone?
What's up, guys?
But that's what I got.
What's happening? What up, Sam? Hey.
You can't hear anything.
No.
Let's go.
If you can hear something, put a 1 in the chat.
Let's go to South.
Put a 400.
Put a 400 in the chat. Do a 400 right here if you can hear us.
We go to South. I'm gonna say that Waffle House, so I can feel like I'm at home.
Okay, well, Michael can hear us.
So it was kind of bold. You said St. Louis kind of both. Yeah, it's both.
Wait.
That shit north and south. You got all certain places in that motherfucker. You got all motherfucking. Yeah, nigga, it's me. It's me and West.
Okay,
It's in the middle.
maybe only my fingers. You
It's
know.
for real. It's really no. I can go north to feel home. I can go south to feel home. Thing is,
Okay, hold on, guys.
completely different shit.
Hold on.
That shit like. I know West Coast different as fuck. You ain't gotta ask me.
Where hell is it? Them niggas on
Yeah, them on the other way.
on me.
This shit, East Coast is too though. These niggas on the whole different way, low key.
Yeah, because we think about it, if you grew out there, we on a whole different way from them.
Yeah.
It's crazy. High shit. That's blunt conversation.
Goodbye. Okay, can you guys hear me now?
Run Terrell want to mute everyone.
I did. Yes. Okay, perfect. Cody, you can hear me? Perfect.
Where do
All
you
right,
get those
cool.
chairs?
I robbed them from this guy over there. This guy, like, yo, give me those chairs.
Wow.
It's our last day in office.
All right.
She said, no, just
So we actually we have a lot of people in the office right now. Just so you guys can see, there's actually a lot of people outside, but just so you guys can get a look at what the office looks like. Packed. There's Nate in the background.
yeah.
Everyone, we actually have we actually got a couple of visitors also from Atlanta that flew out to be with us, so it's very exciting for them.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Alana.
Yes.
Yes.
Hey,
What's
ATL.
up, Angel?
Oh, we got ATL in the house.
Yes, ATL.
Yeah, where Detroit at? Anyone from Detroit? No one?
Bye.
No one?
Oh, hold on. Michael said, "What's up, Anthony?" He said, "What's happening?" How do I? Okay. 313. What?
Hey, there we go. Hey, Joy Road.
All right.
Oh, dang, let me back up.
Whoa.
All up in the camera.
All right. Thank you, guys. Today we're going to be talking about intro to trading and using MetaTrader. So, can everyone, is anyone familiar with how to place trades? Is everyone familiar with that? If you're not, drop a 1 in the chat. Let's see who's new and needs to kind of sharpen the skills on London sessions and all that good stuff.
Who
Woo.
signed up this week or the week before?
Who is brand new to trading? Got some hands? Okay.
So y'all still trying to get your broker accounts
Brand new.
together, trying to get your demo and lives together.
Woo!
Okay,
Welcome,
there we go.
Paul. Welcome,
You
guys.
said everything.
Kristen, welcome. You have some experience.
There we go.
Perfect. So if you guys don't know me, my name's Heather Lopez. I'm one of the founders of Blue Capital. I'm here with Josh. He's actually one of our leaders in Blue Capital. So just wanted to introduce ourselves if you guys don't know who we are. And so we're going to be covering those topics just because if you guys don't know anything about trading, everyone's style is different. And so before you guys start jumping into London session and New York session and trading with us, we want to give some guidelines and show you guys how to actually place these trades and kind of walk you guys through how to be successful in trading. And so first, I'll let Josh kind of start off here. Why are we trading and what is it and what exactly are we doing?
We're trading to become millionaires, make that money. I'm going to be honest. I started trading about a year ago. Before this, I was working at Grand Canyon University as a student service counselor. You know, I got my bachelor's. They were paying for my master's. But I just wasn't comfortable with making $50K a year. You know, although I had full benefits, they were paying for my master's degree and everything. You know, my goal was to make $50K, you know, a month because, you know, the lifestyle that I want and the lifestyle I want for my family, my girlfriend, my friends, you know, is high. And I set that expectation for everyone around me.
Yes, sir.
So 50K, you know, a year, if you have that mentality that 100K or 50K a year is a lot, once you start trading with Blue Capital, it's going to open your mind on how easy money can be attained. And that you know, switch in your head is pretty much going to, you know, turn on, and you're going to understand, like, okay, like, you know, money's easy to make. The hard part is being disciplined and learning how to, you know, manage the money that you have. So we're not teaching people to be gamblers, flipping 100 into $1 million overnight. You know, we're teaching people proper risk management, teaching people to compound their accounts, turning, your $200 account into 800 the first week, 800 into 1,600 the second week, and 1,600 and 3,000 the next week. And what we're going to go over today is just the basics to get you guys, pretty much educated and set up correctly so you guys hit the ground running.
Yes. If you guys don't know Josh or have him on his Instagram, here, I'm actually going to let's go ahead.
Yeah, I need some followers.
Let's go ahead and connect. If you guys don't have our Instagrams, I'm going to drop it in the chat. Go ahead and connect with us. Here's mine. I'll let you type yours. I think I know it. But Josh, just like he said, he wasn't comfortable. He didn't want to be comfortable sitting at $50K a year. And so he's been trading for about a year now?
Yeah, I've been trading for about a year. My previous company, no comment. It's just, I just wasn't getting the support and, mentorship that I needed. So when Ken opened his, company, it actually switched my mindset on how trading, really is. You actually have someone to walk you step by step on how to trade. You're not just giving an academy and them patting you on the back saying, have a good, good luck, having a good time.
Right.
You actually have someone like, there to walk you through. We have Zoom calls literally, Sunday through Thursday. The CEO himself actually jumping on calls with you. You're actually getting in, Ken's mindset on how, you should trade in the market, what you should do, what you shouldn't do. You're also learning how to, mark up your charts correctly. Honestly, when you mark up your charts, the picture paints itself. It starts to break down certain things. You'll learn what, uptrend is, whether it's a bullish market. You'll understand what a downtrend is, whether it's a bearish market. You'll know if, it's in a consolidation zone. You'll know if price is getting ready to reverse or if it's going to, pass through a zone, retest, and continue. So we're pretty much going to help you paint the bigger picture and make sure your settings and your navigation through MetaTrader is set up correctly.
Yes. Perfect. So let's just go ahead and dig in. What is Forex? We're trading foreign currencies. We also do cryptocurrencies as well. Ken sends out all the signals. He's an absolute beast. If you don't know who he is, but you will find out very quickly. You also see these London sessions and New York sessions come out Tuesday night, Wednesday night, and Thursday night. What is London session, New York session? I know there's some veterans in the chat, but if you're new, does anyone know what London session or New York session is? Drop it in the chat. No one knows? Yes?
There we go.
Prime time to trade. Yep. And that's exactly why we trade those times. Yeah.
I used to work at Amazon.
Amazon Prime. Yeah. No, it definitely is. And that's why we trade those times, because that's when the market is most volatile. You just miss all the, Cody, you miss all the important stuff about Josh and I.
Yeah, I miss none.
That's about it. But basically, we trade London session and New York session. Those times are when the markets are most volatile. That's when you can make the most money and be the most profitable. And so we do London session and New York session on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Does anyone know why we trade those days specifically? For Forex, at least.
She's raising her hand right there.
Because, Anthony was telling me that's like the most important time to trade. Around, I think, 3 a.m. elsewhere, but 12 a.m. here.
Yes.
So that's the most crucial time to trade. That's when the money goes.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Yes. It is the hot. Yep. And it is the hottest days. It is the most active. Markets are most volatile, and it's the hottest days in the market just because markets open on Sunday night. They don't know where they want to go yet. There's big gaps. Spreads are crazy. We don't want to trade those days because the markets are unsure, and we don't know if we're going to be very sure where we're trading at either.
Exactly. And on the midweek reversal days, Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, you guys get a pretty good understanding on where the market is going to go, whether it's going to be an uptrend or downtrend. Usually when the market opens and closes, which is Sunday and Friday, those are called trap days. You want to kind of avoid those days because the market sends a lot of fake outs and it does a lot of consolidation, while the buyers or sellers are trying to agree on a price to open up the week and close the week at. And then Monday, you know, you could probably enter in a couple of trades Monday, but just to be on the safe side, Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays are, you know,
Prime
high
time.
profitable trades
Mm-hmm.
to take on those days.
Yes. And so that's when you'll see Ken send out London sessions. We'll do live London session markup charts together during those times, during those days, because they are the most volatile. That's when we'll be the most profitable. Now, one thing that's very, very, very important to understand is how Ken trades. Like I had mentioned earlier.
That's number one.
Yes. Everyone's trading style is different. So once you guys finish the academy and start learning how to do your own markups, your own setups, and all that, you might not be the same as Ken. You'll learn, hey, this actually works better for me. And you'll learn that because we have different educators. We have a new one coming on Thursday. Amazing. You guys will see on Thursday. You don't want to miss it. Tomorrow we have the Silent Billy's class.
That's going to be lit.
There's always
Tune
lit.
in. They wild.
They're always
They
lit.
wild.
They're wild. They have really fun and amazing personalities. Their energy is just very attractive. So you guys don't want to miss it. And they're very smart. They're really good traders too. And they were scalpers. So if you guys don't know what scalping is, they like to get in the market real quick and get right out. What Ken is though, he's starting to lean more towards swing trades.
Yeah, swing trading.
Where trades don't hit right then and there. So you guys will see can you pull up a chart?
Yeah, so with the swing trades, although it doesn't hit instantly,
Mm-hmm.
with your entry into the market, you're getting in either at the highest point of the day or the lowest point of the day. So you're not getting in the middle of a trend or middle of an uptrend or downtrend. You're getting in either at the peak or at the very bottom, and you're getting a good entry so you can catch all those pips going up. Me personally, I actually prefer learning that way and trading that way, so I'm not on the charts all day, 24/7 stressed out. I actually want to, go ahead and do other things rather than just looking at charts for 10 hours a day. We're all trading to, kind of free up our schedules, and the last thing you want to do is, be on the charts 24/7 just staring at these red and, green lines go up and down all day. So with the swing trades, the way that Ken trades, very profitable trader. He's very transparent as well. He records every single one of his trades throughout the week. People who've been, in his free signals chat before we even launch the company knows how profitable he is. And he records his wins and losses. So you'll know, he could catch anywhere from 1,500 to 3,000 pips in just 1 week. With the 0.10 lot size, that's pretty small. It's micro. Your 10 cents is worth $1 in this Forex market. So your broker allows you to leverage. So your 10 cents is worth $1. So just putting $1 lot size, $1, 0.10 for $1, you could catch anywhere from 1,500 to 3,000 if you just copy and paste exactly what he says. And what I want to, everyone to start doing, just get in the habit of, as soon as he puts out a trade, take it immediately. A lot of people, don't know, but, if you get in a trade late or 15 or an hour later, price could have already moved and you're getting in after price already did what it had to do.
Right.
So whether you trade his signals on a demo account or a live account, just get in the habit of taking the signals immediately. Whether it's a market execution, whether it's a, an order, whether it's like a limit or a stop, just get in the habit of just taking his trades right off the jump as soon as you get a notification. If you don't have your notifications on, turn your notifications on, because that's literally free money sent to you. And make sure you're connecting the Telegram chats. That's literally as simple as it gets. You literally get a message. He gives you the pair you're looking at. So let's say, for example, UJ, which is the US dollar and the Japanese yen. He'll tell you whether he's going to buy it or sell it. If he's buying it, he expects price to move up. If he's selling it, he's expecting price to move down. He'll give you your stop loss, which is pretty much your safety net. So with your stop loss, it pretty much, protects your account from being blown. So if our analysis is wrong and it starts to move in the opposite direction, it'll take you out before, you blow your entire account. So let's say Ken sets a stop loss for 25 pips. With the 0.10 $1 a pip, you could potentially lose $25 before you click buy or sell. And he also gives you your take profit levels. So with the take profit levels, let's say take profit 1's at 30 pips, take profit 2's at 60, and take profit at 3 is at 90. You could, you have to put in those orders separately. So you sometimes a lot of people try to, look at their MetaTrader 4 app and they don't see like a section for take profit 2 or 3. Those are separate orders you have to put in. So when you put in your signal, that's when you'll put in your stop loss and then your take profit for take profit 1. Then you'll pull up another order. You'll put the stop loss and take profit 2 for your second order. And if you decide to do, take profit 3, you do the same stop loss and take profit 3 for the third order.
Does that make sense, guys?
Yes.
Yes, we will walk you guys through setting up a demo account and actually how to take those trades.
Yeah, and there's certain little secrets and ways you can, take those signals. Me personally, I like to, skip take profit 1 and 3 and just put 2 orders in for take profit 2. That's just what I do. So if, take profit 1 is at 30 pips, take profit 2 is at 60, and take profit 3 is at 90, I'll just put in 2 orders for take profit 2 and catch 60 pips twice for 120 pips.
Does anyone?
So there's certain ways you could, mix it up.
Does anyone know what that's called? What he's doing in here?
Twin trading.
Yes. So that's called twin trading. You guys will. I can never say that word right. Twin trading.
Y'all learn about that.
You'll learn what that is.
We
but
break it all down.
Pretty powerful. And so what I wanted to show you guys in the signals chat, you guys will see. Yep. Exactly, Michael. But what you guys will see is all his signals that he sends out, right? So if I click on the last one that just hit take profit at 11:30 a.m., he sent that out at 12, almost 1 a.m. So you guys can see these profits or these trade setups, they don't go into profit right away. You will experience drawdown. So once you get into a trade, the market consolidates a little bit. You guys will experience drawdown. You'll see your account go into the negative. You'll see it go up and down and fluctuate till it finally makes its move. And that's why it's very, very important to, one, master risk management, because these trades don't go for sometimes a day or two. Sometimes they'll go quickly. Sometimes it takes a lot longer than others. We don't know. And so that's why it's very important, because if you guys over leverage and say the account goes into drawdown and you guys over leverage, your account's blown. And then it makes its move and it hits take profit, but you guys didn't get to experience the profit because of the spread, right? It's what's mostly because of the spread. Spread can have a role.
Yeah, so your broker account, your broker actually creates that spread. So
okay, I think what you're referencing, Lucas. So when you first enter a trade, it goes a little bit negative. Yeah, that's some because of the spread. Some of it is because of the fee. But I'm talking about when it's consolidating. Let's say, for example, and this is what what he said earlier. I get into a trade late. All right, so sometimes how the market moves, like say it's going up for a buy. So the price is right here. It goes up, and then it makes a pullback. So a pullback meaning it retraces, goes down. But if I enter right here for a buy and it makes a pullback, I'm going to experience drawdown. My account's going to go in the negative. And if I over leverage, it's going to blow my account. And so you have to have an account that's going to allow enough cushion room in your account so it can take those movements until it makes its final move and then hits take profit. Does that make sense, guys? Okay, perfect. Perfect. So one thing that we really, if you're new to trading, we want you to get on a demo, because trading is an emotional thing. You're putting your real money in there, and I mean, you're not going to win every time. You're going to get losses, and so it's important to see how Ken trades and experience the drawdown so you can learn how the market moves. And so when you go into a real account, you're confident. We don't want you going just open up a real account right away, expect to make money, and then blow your account, because you don't know what you're doing. It's really important, guys, to start on a demo. Learn it for 30 days or longer. If you don't feel confident yet, longer. Like I don't know if he's on here, but Jordan, he's been with us day one. He's been trading for a long time, guys. He sets up his analysis in the chat. He's really good, like trend base fits, all that. If he's trying to, he'll even still take demo trades.
I still take demo trades. I've been trading for a year, and coming in, that's one of the most important things,
especially
that
on your
y'all want to
markups.
do. Always start off with the demo, because sure, I could take $1,000 loss in demo, but if I lose $5 on my real account, I'm like, hold on, let me
Let me go back.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
always do a demo just to get out the kinks. You'll want to make sure that you pretty much practice, navigate through the app, which we'll pretty much show you guys today. Pull up different pairs, see how the market moves, navigate through different time frames, wait and watch how a candlestick, closes and open. You'll learn how to close trades, close partial trades, open up a new trade. You'll learn about like the margin levels and everything. We'll pretty much dive in all of that today.
Right. Yeah, I mean, it's important, guys, because if you're not going to go in, if you're going to just go in straight with your live account, not really knowing what you're doing, and you're over leveraging, expect to blow an account. I mean, I've blown a lot of accounts, to be honest. I've made a lot of money. You guys know I've been very, very profitable days, and then there's been days like I've blown 5,000 here, 5,000 there. So it's part of the game. I love it. And I'm excited for you guys, especially the new ones that are here, to hop on this train with us. So with that being said, let's all start demo account. And how many of you guys don't know how to set up a demo account? Or how many of you guys do know how to set up a demo account? Think so? We're going to walk you guys through it. So if everyone has a demo account set up. If you guys don't have a demo account set up and you want assistance, put a 1 in the chat because we'll walk you through it. But if everyone has it set up, we won't go through it. You don't mind? 1 being a yes or no? 0. That means no.
We making up
He does not have anything. But what does the 1 mean, guys?
Yes, we need help.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
You can use a MetaTrader on. I have it set up. I think it's mmax.com. Let me pull it up and see.
I mean, MetaTrader 4 has a
Desktop version.
Desktop version also.
XM.com. There you go. Thank you,
jump
Lucas.
on it on your phone, but the leverage, I like to leverage a little bit more. I think the max is like 1 to 100 or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Usually with the broker that you get set up with, whether it's like Hugo's Way or LMFX or LQDFX, when you set up your live account, there's also an option to set up your demo account. So you'll get an email literally with, your username. And then, the username will literally be all numbers. And then the password will be the password you use to log into your broker's account online. So you'll just, and I could walk them through it real quick.
Let's walk through setting up demo account, guys.
So you'll literally, can everyone see my screen?
You can share your screen.
Oh, I can share it? Oh, okay.
Oh, hold on.
I'm not even on it.
Oh, let me get on. Oh, you can do it? I don't have a USB on my Mac. I got that new Mac.
Oh, she's fancy.
I got that new, okay?
All right, I'll just show y'all like this. So when you set up a demo account, you'll pretty much click the little settings tool in the corner. You'll click that settings tool. From the demo account, you'll just click the top.
We got it.
Oh, we have it?
Yeah.
Okay. So,
One sec, guys.
Let me see.
Julio coming in clutch. Uh-oh. Yeah.
all right.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, yeah, good.
Did it work?
You want to switch seats real quick?
Yeah, I'm I'll switch my mind. And then let me see. Your screen. Can you see this?
I've used a couple different brokers. So for demo trading, you can use pretty much anything. I've used Trader's Way. I've been using Hugo's Way for the last 2 weeks. I actually like them because you can trade cryptos on there. I've used Trader's Way for a while. Their spreads are kind of crazy and their fees are high. I've used LQDFX, but I've had a lot of problems with withdrawing money.
If you have Chase, I recommend Hugo's Way. The deposits are so much easier.
Nice.
Zelle is Bank of America and Wells.
Oh,
and Chase. That's
all of that?
banks, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Go to Hugo's Way. They got Zelle.
Hugo's Way.
It's lit. It takes 30 minutes. If you do V-load, you're going to be calling your bank for 30, 40 minutes.
And you have
then
to verify
Visa,
it.
you do Bitcoin. I don't know how to do that because I never use Bitcoin. And then you have UPay as well, the UPay card. But I recommend just Zelle. I just Zelle it. But pretty much how you, you know, open up a demo account, you just go to the little setting tools in the right corner. As you can see, this is a demo account. You'll click the top, and it'll pull up a list of all your, you know, accounts. So from here, you'll click the plus sign, and depending on which broker you have, you can start without a registration, and that'll pretty much pull up the MetaTrader 4, and it'll automatically generate for you.
Say if they want to try cryptos, can you show them like how to do it Hugo's way real quick?
Yeah, so with the cryptocurrencies, you know, I know either JFX or
JFX doesn't accept US.
Oh, they don't do it anymore?
No,
Okay.
so the US.
Well, JFX trash anyway. Hugo's way better. I definitely recommend, you know, anytime you want to look for a currency, you'll just click this plus sign at the top, and you'll just type in, you know, Bitcoin USD. Since this isn't a, you know, broker that allows cryptocurrencies.
And then open a personal demo account and then type in Hugo's.
So what are you doing now? Oh, you're getting a Hugo's way. It's a big
Hugo's demo account.
Yeah, yeah.
And then you can register.
Can you
For
say
the,
that? Can you say that so that they know what you're doing right now?
oh yeah, so pretty much when you set up a demo account for the broker, I recommend Hugo's Way because they allow you to, you know, trade, you know, Bitcoin and Ripple and all the cryptocurrency. So you'll open a personal demo. You'll search for, you know, Hugo's Way demo. They'll give you the leverage. I recommend 1 to 500. For deposit, nobody gonna be in here trading $100,000. So go down to 3,000. It's more realistic. You know, don't come in here, you know, trading $100,000 and trading crazy. Treat it like a real account. So use the lowest one, $3,000. You'll click register. From here, you know, you're good to go. All your information is saved. If you want to look up a cryptocurrency or any currency, if it's not on this tab right here, click the plus sign in the corner, and it has every single currency that you can trade. And you can even search the currencies as well. So if you want to look, you know, cryptos, you could go to crypto and type, you know, find the cryptocurrencies you want, or you could just type in, you know, Bitcoin, and all the Bitcoins will pop up.
Can you explain the leverage, the 1 to 500?
Yeah, so your broker allow you to leverage your money. So I recommend 1 to 500 because, you know, anything less than that, you know, is pretty much like a slow grind. I personally always use 1 to 500 just because that's what I was taught and that's what I was set up on.
I like 500. Yeah.
Yeah, 500. You know, if you know what you're doing, you know, that's a pretty nice leverage, and you can make some money with a little money.
The only thing is, like Traders Way, that's like the only broker that allows like 1 to 1,000.
Oh,
Is everyone?
and you really don't even need all that.
I
The
blew
beast.
You said NFP.
Oh, you wildin'. NFP, man.
Does anyone have any questions in regards to getting into Hugo's Way or setting up a demo account? 100 lots. That's what we call Lambo lots.
Oh, no, that's a wraith.
So yeah, we don't recommend that. I mean, unless you are confident and you do it on your own, do it at your own risk. But that's just like a Blue Capital thing, a slang that we have. That's what we call Lambo.
Lambo.
He was trying to
You know.
Start off with the Prius.
We're gonna start with the Prius.
And work our way up.
The ratio. So Justin, the ratios, that's your leverage. That's what your broker is going to allow you to leverage. We recommend doing 1 to 500.
Or it might show up as like 500 to 1 either way.
Yeah.
Some are even lower than
Yeah.
Like 1 to 1 or something crazy. You can't do nothing. That's you can do it.
I mean, like if you want to.
Scooter, yeah.
Yeah.
Not even,
I recommend, you know, 500 1 or 1 to 500 or whatever it's called. And then pretty much from there, your account will be activated and you'll be good to go and trade off your little demo account. As you can see here, it'll show your balance, and it's pretty much like Monopoly money, but with the live market.
So we recommend doing this, guys, for 30 days. So you can learn, like, when you're taking Ken's trades, you're going to learn how he trades. You're going to learn to see how the markets move. Your account go and draw. You're going to experience that so you guys can get ready for your real account. Can you show them, Josh, how to actually enter a trade? So let's say, for example, someone call out a pair. Just call out a pair.
And in
Taco.
and in
This
the
is the taco.
meantime, you know, if you don't want any pairs to show up on this list, just click the little pencil on the left,
Triple.
and you'll be able to, you know, delete
Taco out of your list.
delete those pairs.
So UJ by popular vote.
All right.
So if it doesn't show
Oh,
up
it's
right
probably
there,
already
it's
on here.
in, so say that.
Yeah. So if it doesn't show up in your little search engine, it's already, you know, on the,
Right.
you know, little main page that, you know, we got going on here.
So
There's two options that you can do. When you want to trade UJ, you can go straight to it and trade it.
this is the U.S. dollar against the Japanese yen.
Yep. Or you can even go to the chart. I like to look at the chart before I jump in any trade, you know, see where the candlestick's at. You know, the little M15 you see at the top left corner, that's the time frame. So every single one of these little candles represents 15 minutes. If you go to the 1 minute, each candlestick represents 1 minute. If you go to the day, each candlestick represents 1 day.
Does that make sense, guys? The time?
And I like using higher time frames just to get the direction of the trend, lower time frames to get my entry and my exit points. So I usually trade off the 15-minute, 1 hour, and 4 hour. As you can see, I have my settings set up here. This call is recorded, so you know, after we post this call, just make sure you get your settings looking like mine. This is my charts. You know,
You do have a video, right?
Yeah, I have
Okay,
a video.
cool.
Yeah, we could probably put that
Yeah,
in
we-
the
so
main
we-
chat.
There, it is in the academy, but Josh actually has a video specifically on how to get his, how to get your MetaTrader to look identical to his. And so he'll send out the video. That way you guys can do exactly what he does to get his chart to look like that.
Yep, and you'll just pretty much click the little F in the middle up here. And from here, you'll have like your moving averages. You'll have your
And those are
ADX.
indicators. If you guys don't know what those are, you guys will find out in the academy. Indicators just give you extra confirmation on where the market's going.
Yep.
So he likes to look at the chart. So he's looking at UJ. Let's say Ken is actually going to call it for a sell.
Okay. So pretty much for a sell, you'll look at the charts. We'll
let's say,
see like it's drawing down right there. So that'll be a pretty good entry to jump in.
So I'm gonna call this out. I'm gonna pretend I'm the GOAT. I'm gonna pretend I'm Ken. You see, this is what it's gonna look like in the signals chat.
You gotta flex real quick.
Oh, hold on.
There you go.
And now, there you go. Okay, sell. So he's gonna call that in the signals chat, and then he's gonna call out the points. Can you go to trade real quick so I can see? So we're saying it's a sell, and so let's say.
And as you can see, she put UJ sell. It didn't say sell limit, sell stop. It said sell.
Can you explain what market?
Yeah. So market execution, the second you press buy or sell, you're automatically in the trade. So let's say, since this is a demo, let's get crazy. I'm selling 2.0.
I'm gonna send out the
You know, as soon as I click buy or sell, you know, I'm already you know, in the trade. When I'm in a order, which is a limit or a stop, that pretty much mean, you know, I'm waiting for price to reach that level. So if price is here and we're waiting for, you know, price to get down here, you know, if I sell, you know, set an order, you know, it's not going to activate until it goes all the way to this level right here. So the orders are one of my favorites because, you know, a lot of movement happen overnight. I'm not going to be up at 2 or 3 in the morning waiting for a candlestick to close to jump in. I'm going to set my order while it hits at 3 at night and hits my TP in a couple of hours. You know, I'm sound asleep and I wake up in profit. You know, a lot of people when they take a signal, you know, they like to babysit the signal. What I recommend is, you know, just put in your stop loss and your take profit and go about your day. Because when you allow your emotions to, you know, see your account fluctuate from positive, negative, you start making adjustments. It's just a human reaction. You know, it's either going to do two things. It's going to hit your stop loss or take profit. So leave it alone and trust, you know, Ken's judgment and trainings. You know, and the signals are 100%, you know, optional. You're not forced to take them.
So I'm Ken. I just dropped the signal in the signals chat. So what do we do?
So right here, I see.
I kind of got messed up. Sorry, guys.
So we're taking TP. Okay, TP 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
So I see it's UJ USD versus the Japanese yen. So it's a sell.
Mhm.
We have the stop loss. So we'll click trade right here in the right corner. What I'm looking at right now is a beautiful spread. This spread right here, you know, these lines at the very bottom, you want them as tight as possible. Because when they're tight, you know, this is pretty much like the ask and bid price. So when you click buy or sell, that means that's just what you're getting in on. If this spread was way, you know, was far away, like if this red line was at the top and this blue bottom was at the bottom, that's like, you know, we're getting in for a sale. You think you're getting in at this point, but you're really getting in down here. So that's why a lot of times when you put in an order, you're automatically negative because of this spread. But let's take a trade here. We have UJ. It's a market execution. This is a lot size. So pretty much up here, it's up to you and your size account and how much you want to risk. Let's say 0.10, you know, your 10 cents is worth $1 in the Forex market. So right now it's $1 a pip.
So this will determine how much money you'll make or how much money you will lose. This is where risk management is going to come into play big time. So demo account, get used to putting this in. You can play with different lot sizes. Josh and I will send out like a little risk management sheet so you guys can kind of get an idea. Okay, if my account balance is at 500, this is how much my lot size should be. So we'll send out a little cheat sheet, and that way you guys can have it after the call. But this is right here is what's going to determine how much you can make or how much you can lose.
Exactly.
So this is very important, guys.
So let's say, for example, we catch 50 pips with the 0.10, you know, that could potentially be $50. You know, with the Lambo lot of standard, a 1.0, your dollar's worth $10 in the Forex market. So that could be $500. So you'll learn making money is easy, but, you know, not having that greed effect and being able to, you know, use proper risk management will keep you in the game. Because like I said, you don't know what the market's going to do. It could, you know, drop down or, you know, shoot a long wick down and hit your, you know, stop loss or, you know, just have you in drawdown. You want to make sure that you're using the proper risk management so you can take those movements. You'll learn like the market moves in waves, and you know that's just part of the game. But I see right here, she put a stop loss for 113.998. So I'll literally go to my stop loss.
So SL means stop loss.
I'll go to 113.998. I'll see the take profit one. I'll see it's at 113.123. I'll type 113.123. I like the spread to be as close as possible. And then I will review it, just double check to make sure the numbers are correct, making sure I'm getting in for a sale, making sure I'm trading the correct pair, and I'll click sell. I'm instantly in the market.
If you guys
Voila.
ooh, profit.
Yep.
Y'all see I didn't even have to look at the chart, and I called that.
Yeah, trading easy. You could tell, like, literally if the chart's going up or down, and you'll learn the different, you know, patterns in the market. You don't have to have a degree or any license to trade. It's all really just understand the patterns,
It's just
understand
patterns, guys.
what the market makers are doing, and just being able to, you know, trade and align with them. You know, a lot of times you may have heard the trend is your friend. That's a true statement.
Yep.
And for take profit too.
Don't trust my analysis. This was a test.
Yeah, no, hey,
This was an
chill.
example.
And for example, for take profit too, you're going to have to do the same exact thing, but put in an order for take profit too. So I see it's a sale. I'll put in the same stop loss. Let's see.
So that's when, see how he has TP 1, 2, and 3? We have to enter those 3 trades in 3 different times because there's no way for us to do it in the app. We're just giving you 3 different trade setups.
Exactly.
So you can do a couple of different scenarios. You can enter 1, 2, and 3. You can enter TP 1 twice. And if you think it's going to hit, you can adjust it later, and we'll show you how to do that as well.
And then I'll put in take profit too. This is a whole nother order. It's a market execution. One thing you have to keep in mind, if you want to only trade a 0.10 and you're going to take profit 1 and 2, you want to do 0.05 2 times, so it equals that 0.10. You don't want to put a 0.10 twice because you'll be trading a 0.20.
Over leverage, yeah.
You know, so be mindful of that. And then I'll just click sell.
Yep, sell by market. So I think it may be a little, no, it should say market execution.
Yeah.
Yep. So right now we got 2 open trades for TP1, TP2.
And let's say, for example, since I'm in profit and I see I'm in profit just for closing, and exiting a trade, I'll click the trade that I want to close. A lot of times you'll see your stop loss and take profit right here.
Woo!
And you'll also be able to, be able to close. So if you want to modify a trade, it can puts out a trade, say, okay, adjust your stop loss. He'll give you the adjusted price, and you'll just click the adjusted price or whatever, and this modify button will light up, and you'll
In the
click
bathroom.
modify. If you want to, if you want to close partial, trades, or just close it completely and take your profit.
So
you
like
just
say
go to,
if you're in very heavy profit, don't be scared to take your profit, guys. If you like your money, take your profit. Don't
Exactly.
wait for it to hit take profit. If you say, okay, I feel good about this, let me take it out.
exactly.
Don't be greedy.
Yeah. So if
So
you
this is
want to,
what, go ahead.
oh, my bad.
No,
If-
he's going to show you.
yeah, if you want to close, you'll just literally click, excuse me, what you want to close. Let's say we close this 0.10 out. We'll click close. You could close the, full order, or if you want to close partial, you could adjust it and close partial.
So adjust your lot size. So you're taking that 0.05
So
in
you're
profit.
closing half of it rather than the full amount. You got to
Yep.
see the difference in the closed profit. Let's do it on a bigger account so you
So
can see it.
like say Josh, he just enters for TP2, right? And it passes TP1. You can, like say if you threw a standard on there, you can close for half of that at TP1 and then see if the other half does for TP2 or whatever you want to do.
You see how it moves? If you want to close 0.70 of it, it'll close $11. If you want to close the standard of it, it'll close $16. If you want to close the entire thing, it'll close all $28. And that's how you adjust and close partial. A lot of times, I like to use this if I'm in margin trouble. If I, see a drawdown and I don't want to close a big
Can you
trade.
talk about that?
Yeah, so pretty much with this margin level, you'll have your balance, you'll have your equity, you'll have your margin, you'll have your free margin and your margin level. You'll know if you're losing money because literally you see I'm up $18. You see the equity is $3,018. I started with $3,000 and I'm up 18, so it'll show you the amount you'll close at. This margin level, you want to make sure, you don't get too close to what, like 100?
100.
I would
That's
say
when you start
100.
getting red.
This will flash, let me show you. This will flash red if,
Hey, there you go, Lucas.
this will flash red if you're in margin trouble. So let's say just for the fun. Oh, okay. Never
See, he
mind.
doesn't have enough money. That means
Yeah, and they'll literally tell you. So,
see, now his margin level's at 115.
yep, and this margin will continue to go down.
The more he's in the negative.
Yep, and once it gets down to 100 or whatever, it'll start to flash at you, meaning like, okay, get
Enter
ready.
one for a buy, and I'll probably go up.
Yeah.
You gotta adjust it. So that means like you don't have like your balance. If all these trades go the opposite way, your account's about to be blown.
Honestly.
If they don't fix or correct or whatever, your account will be gone. Or you've entered way too many trades. You probably over leveraged, and if anything goes in the wrong direction, it's going to take a trade out because your account does not have enough balance to hold it. So this is why risk management is crucial.
Absolutely, 100%.
You're almost there. Not where I wanted to go.
Yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much.
So let's see. How do you get to close? So how do you close a trade, Justin? Like say you just want to secure the profit or close it out because you, like let's say I called UJ for a sell and it starts going up and you see it's actually in an uptrend market and you want to close it out before you're negative even more, you can close it out as well.
And you could see your history. A lot of times you may, take a trade from Ken and you come back to your MetaTrader app and see the entire trade gone and you get nervous. That just means you either hit your take profit or stop loss. 9 times out of 10 it hits your take profit. You go to this history tab down here at the bottom, you see you up $100.
Does that all make sense,
and
guys?
then pretty much keep tabs of, your entire
History.
your entire history.
Perfect.
And it also has a date as well. in the corner.
He
here.
does look like YG.
I'm weak.
Yep. Okay. Yep. That's why he said drop a 400.
But yeah, you could also, because a lot of times you might see people flex on Instagram. You look at the date, it shows it's from 2011. A lot of people don't know.
If you
that,
hit TP, yep. If you hit take profit, that'll be a green. If it's a stop loss, he is the YG in trading.
400.
Yep. And so one thing I want to emphasize is, I mean, Ken is human. I mean, he will have some that, I don't know, sometimes we don't think so.
Right, I know.
Because he's an absolute monster.
Terminator.
Yeah. I mean, but sometimes we forget, like, he's an amazing trader. Like, it's crazy how many pips he catches, but he does have some that don't go his way. He is human too, guys. And so these trades that he set up, these setups that he sends out, they're 100% your guys's, they're on your risk. Like, if you guys want to take the trade, then you can take the trade, but remember, you're still risking it. Yes, love the way. Thank you. Appreciate it. And so just remember that you guys, I mean, you guys don't have to take the trade. If you look at the setup and see, oh, now
I'm trying to get the margin down. Oh, well.
Let's see.
Oh, here we go. You see it's at 40. This thing about to start flashing red.
So that means I can only enter. Oh, crap. I got to enter a 30 or whatever. You got to enter like a 30, a 0.30 lot size. How to take partial profit.
So how to take partial profit or, partial loss if you're in drawdown and you don't want to close the entire trade. You'll just click, you'll click and hover over.
Or you can go like
the
this.
Pair. Yeah, or you can do
swipe
that.
It.
You could swipe or you could press it as well. Either or. I never
pencil,
swiped
I
it.
think. Or the plus sign. It's the plus sign.
Plus sign?
Yeah,
so we'll do it both ways. We'll do the plus sign here.
So you can.
And you could adjust it. And then you could also hold it and click close. And then you could adjust it. You could close the full thing or you could close partial. So it's honestly up to you.
Paul, what was your question? How far back would you go as far as playing catch up? What you mean?
When you say catch up, what does that mean?
Like if I blew an account? How you doing today? In regards to like the academy. So the way our classes work, so Monday we have like amazing right here, Raquel. She's amazing. Like her energy is just contagious. She does Monday Mastermind. And if you guys have not jumped on that session, you need to, because one thing that's critical to trading is your mindset. The psychology behind trading is very critical, and your emotions. Because if you're in your emotions, you shouldn't be trading. If you're having a bad day, don't trade, because that'll 100% affect the way you trade. 80% of it is psychology and 20% of it is skill. So if you are not in the right mindset, do not trade. I'll repeat, do not trade. So if you guys don't know Raquel, she's amazing, has really her energy is just off the chain. She does those sessions on Mondays. Tuesdays, we actually have these throughout. We have advanced technical analysis. So if you got into all the way through the academy and you're on like FIBS, you're on the advanced courses, attend those classes. If you are doing technical analysis 101, those are more intermediate. So just doing basic, your support resistance. And we also have interactive like chart time. So everyone hops on, everyone pulls up their charts, and we start. I know Cody got called on his first day and was actually doing like support and resistance and stuff. So we'll actually mark up charts with you guys, and so we can actually grade them, see if you guys are doing it correctly. So go through the academy. It's actually all outlined. If you're a beginner, just go through it and then attend the classes, because that's how you're going to learn, and then participate, because, one, closed mouths don't get fed. And if you don't know what you're doing and you don't ask, we can't help you. We're pretty nice.
So while she was talking, I just showed you guys my settings.
Kevin.
While you guys, so this is recorded, right?
Yes.
Okay, so on the recording, you could just go back, and we'll also send a video as well showing the settings. And you could set it up if you want to look, if you want your chart to look like this.
We'll repeat this. So we're going to be doing this class bi-weekly. So the more time we get, I'll have to make a section in the vault. I'll make a new section for like MetaTrader. But we'll just upload it. Maybe we'll probably switch it up. But the more we start getting new students in the academy, we'll do this every other week. Do you guys? Yeah, you're welcome. Do you have any other questions, guys? Anything you guys want to point out in regards to MetaTrader? So we strongly suggest start demoing for 30 days. And then once you get confident, so if you're confident, like, you know, I want to do my live account, go ahead. But we really strongly suggest this just because you get familiar with it. And then, so if you're confident, go ahead, open up your live account. We outline how to do that as well. If I set up a live account, everything is set up with Hugo's Way. How long does it take? I had issues with it, but a lot of people, Julio,
it's quick.
all of them, they use it. So
Hugo's Way?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's super quick.
For Hugo's Way, I have to do Bitcoin, and it took an hour when I did it.
And you said, you know, Chase, Wells Fargo, and who else?
Yeah, and B of A, they all
Yeah.
use Zelle.
So
Usually on the
literally
major
all the
banks.
big banks
Bank of
use
America,
Zelle.
Capital One.
Literally, it's going to tell you to send it to some crazy dude. Like, was it Jacob something? I thought it was crazy. I wasn't about to do it, but I did it, and I got my money. So it's
When
like
I did it, my whole
Jacob
bank
something?
got shut down. Jacob Joseph or
Jacob
something.
Joseph.
and then the email as well. So when you create when you create the account, it's like MM10 something.
Yeah, 33 at.
Yeah, but it's legit. You know,
Yeah, it
that's
works.
where I do my withdrawals
Everyone
or
did it.
deposits.
But I was like, nah.
Hey, what's an invalid stop loss and an invalid take profit?
So pretty
Go
much
ahead.
with the invalid stop loss and take profit just means you just input the wrong information. So
Or if it's past.
yeah, if it passed it, or you know, a lot of times it could be either or it passed it, or you're mixing the take profit with the stop loss, and the stop loss you have for the take profit. But 9 times out of 10 is that. If not, you're just jumping in a trade too late, whether it's like, you know, 30 minutes late or hour late, you know, price is already passed.
Yeah, so good. That was really good that you pointed that out, Zay. So that's called a trailing stop loss. When you're in profit, one thing that's important to do is move your stop loss up, because what happens if the trade goes in the opposite direction? It's gonna hit your stop loss, then you lose money. So if you're in a lot of profit, you can adjust your stop loss to like either your entry point or somewhere in profit. That way, if it does start going down, it takes you out of the trade when you're in profit. So that way you guys are doing risk-free trades.
And you'll learn how to trail your stop loss. You know, you don't want to do it too much because you have to give the market room to breathe.
Mhm.
When you trail your stop loss, you know, a lot of times you want to, you know, trail at each major pivot. So like each, you know, major movement or large candlestick, and you'll learn how to do that. We'll go over it.
Mm-hmm.
Go through the academy.
Yeah.
And when you're going through the academy, don't just watch the videos. Take notes. Pull up your trading view, whatever Ken's doing on the videos. You know, do the same thing. Make sure you guys are on the same page. You know, a lot of people finish the academy pretty quick. You know, make sure you're on the Zoom calls. Make sure you're back testing, which means practicing. So pull up a chart and test your strategy. Draw your support and resistance line. Scroll to the left and see what price did in the past.
Record your trades. Yes, record your trades. A trading plan is crucial. I didn't do it for a while. I've been trading for Forex for about 7 months, and the first half I didn't have a trading plan, and I've made like insane amount of money, and I wish I would have done that a long time ago. But Justin, can you explain what margins are, or is that the stop loss and take profit? So no, stop loss and take profit is different from margins. Stop loss is that safety net that we're talking about. So if you enter a trade and it goes the opposite way, it's going to take you out before you lose too much money. Take profit is the goal. So if we're entering for a buy, I'm putting my take profit here, so when it hits that point, it takes me out of the trade. Margin, if you want to cover that, Josh, again.
The margin?
Yeah.
So yeah, you
margin is up here on the
you
screen.
definitely want to keep an eye on your margin. This is pretty much your broker telling you, okay, watch it. You know, don't be, you know, leveraging or risking too much of your account, because we're going to take you out the trade. And a lot of time, depending on your broker, they'll take you out before you blow your entire account, just to protect themselves as well. Another cool thing is you can't be in the negative. You can't lose more than you like put in. So if you have $100 account, you'll only lose that $100. You're not going to lose like 200 or 300, and you won't have to owe anyone.
MetaTrader 4, guys. I've never funded with Zelly. Would you guys show how to fund an account and withdraw my bank? So
we might have to do a video on that, or pull up like a YouTube video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll make a video on that. Can you discuss the percentage took out of? So that depends on like this. Well, one, I guess the spread has something to do with, but depending on the fee. So like whatever broker you're using, the fees vary. Traders Way has insane fees because they have like commissions and stuff that are involved. And
you'll see the charges right up front. So they take it out immediately depending on your lot size. So you see for a 2.0, they charge me $10, you know, for, we have 2.0. So let's say if we do like a smaller account of 0.10, you know, right up front, they're going to charge me 50 cents. So it just varies depending on your size account. So you don't want to, you know, go wild on taking trades because you're getting charged every single time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, we can show you guys how to do it through Zelly. I honestly don't use that. I use Bitcoin still.
Yeah, there's several ways to, you know, deposit and withdraw funds.
The withdrawal is just pretty easy. You just go in and just do the withdrawal. Let me see. You can choose. I can list out a couple of different brokers. You guys can choose. What I've done JFX, like way back then. I've done LQDFX, Traders Way, and Hugo's Way. My favorite so far is Hugo's Way. I haven't had any issues with them. Traders Way, I like them because they got that 1,000 leverage, but their fees are kind of high. So it's kind of your guys' opinion. I like Hugo's Way because I can do cryptos on it. That's actually the only broker that I know of that can besides JFX. But
don't do no wire transfers either.
Ooh.
That's my girlfriend. She's going to blow me up, so be prepared. Yeah, I'm going to take this call. Text her real quick. Sure. Cool.
They don't, in regards to depositing, supply and demand will be in other sessions. This is more like a intro beginning. Haha.
Wow. Yeah, wire transfer, I don't know. I just never did it. Well, it's coming from like a whole different
in regards to
country
depositing,
a lot of time, so it may take like 30 days for it to be funded. Me personally, I just use Zelle. It takes like 30 minutes. Yeah. When you do wire transfer, it's a headache. Mm-hmm. And I heard like you can't even do USD. You might have to do it through euros.
So in regards to when you guys finally get ready to set up your live account, you can, one of the ways that you're able to fund your account or your broker account is through Bitcoin. And so they actually list step by step on how to do that. I just fund my account using Bitcoin because they don't take debit or credit as a direct form of payment. On Hugo's Way, it's just Zelly and Bitcoin. So I buy Bitcoin using Coinbase and I send that to my broker, and that's how I fund my account. They have step-by-steps on their website on how to do it. It's pretty easy. But any other questions, guys, in regards to taking trades, anything like that, how to use your MetaTrader, London session, New York session, anything in regards to that, guys? We want to make sure all your guys' questions are answered. There's 40 of you guys on here.
Let's go.
Yay. So I know I had a lot of newbies. I had a lot of people that just signed up into the academy today. Again, welcome. If you guys have a better understanding on how to take trades, actually how to place them, what to do, drop a 1 in the chat. What's the fastest way you're doing the trade?
Through Ken and his academy.
On Hugo's Way. In the academy, chart time. So you guys can take signals all day, but if you guys really want to learn the skill, because I promise you guys, if you guys take the time to learn the skill, it will pay you. It's very rewarding.
Real talk. You'll be in control of your paychecks. You don't have to wait 2 weeks. If you make $500 that day, you can withdraw it that day. It'll probably take, 48 hours to receive it?
Look at it like this, guys. So if I want to go, I'm horrible at basketball, by the way, but let's just say You know, I want to learn to play basketball. Josh over here, gonna, you know, YG on the court. He's gonna tell me how to play basketball. He's gonna tell me how to shoot hoops. But once I get on the court, how likely is I'm gonna actually make the hoop? No, when it's me, not very likely. But you know, I'm probably not gonna make it. It requires practice, and this is the same way. Trading is a skill. It doesn't happen overnight. It's a skill. The more you guys practice, the more efficient you will be at trading.
And consistent.
Mm-hmm. And he's been trading for a year. I've been in the game for 7 months. I've been in crypto for about 3 years, and I'm still learning. I learned, and just in the academy, I've met so many different traders that are amazing. I'm learning new things every day. Say the average. We recommend doing 500 for leverage. Ken does trade London sessions live Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and sometimes if he's up for it, you'll catch him wanting to trade. Like on the weekends, we'll do like a session live on cryptos. Forex, the markets close on Friday. They open up Sunday night. Forex is 24/7, so that's the cool thing. If you guys are wanting to trade crypto, we don't recommend you doing this on a small account. So Ken says anything below 500. I would personally say maybe a little bit more, just because cryptos and exotic pairs, they're very, very volatile. They will move and blow your account. You got to have a good balance and enough cushion to withhold those movements. Yes. So practice, come to class, guys. Go to the different sessions we have. We're having a new educator come on board on Thursday, so you guys will definitely want to see who this is. Tomorrow we have the Silent Billies that are out of Miami. Really, really good traders. They'll be on tomorrow. Ken does his trades. Ken does his trades all through, or his classes all throughout the week.
It's really live. So if you're like on the Zoom call, he usually jumps on a little later around like 11:30 Arizona time. You'll be in this room or at his house, and we'll all just jump on the charts together. Yep. So whether you're in Michigan, Atlanta, California, New York, anywhere, you'll be able to participate in that.
All right. So I want you guys, if you guys learned something from this session, from Josh and I, drop a little fire emoji.
Hey.
I record it. I gotta do it for the ground.
Unless you have an Android.
Hey.
You can just exit.
You got an Android, exit it.
Just leave. No.
Hey, why y'all calling on Androids, yo?
Hey.
Don't hate on the Android.
Michael, I think you're the only one on there with the Android.
Yeah, I got the iPhone too, but I feel like y'all calling me.
If you guys haven't noticed,
we're gonna have a giveaway.
iPhone. Totally different.
If you guys haven't noticed, all of our videos are done like on the iPhone. If we have like actual trading videos, Michael gonna come out with the Android version.
Yeah,
I swear, I think he's the only one that has that.
Got y'all. I'll do the Android training.
Please. I don't know how to use that.
So we're actually in Scottsdale. Oh, okay, Julio. What are you doing? We're in Scottsdale. We actually have Anthony. We got too much fun.
There you go. But yeah, there you have it.
It's lit.
This is lit. Wait a minute.
Y'all gonna want to have to come to our class.
Put me as a goat.
Put me as the goat.
I was looking at it. There you go, YG right there.
Yeah. Hey. But if you guys don't know, we got Andrew's not happy. What?
Julio had a message on it that said it was from Ang. And it said Instagram.
He said, "Oh, you could be on Instagram, but you can't text."
Oh.
To me?
No, to Julio.
Oh.
What did he say?
You got a text a little.
Well, I'm
naughty
on a
text.
life goal, Mike. I'm trying to explain.
Hey, I got the same text.
But real quick, guys, we still got a good amount of people. I want to introduce the two people that came from Atlanta. Anthony.
Hey,
Hey, come up here.
let's go.
I want to introduce them. They came all the way to Atlanta.
Let's go.
From the ATL.
Let's go.
ATL shouty.
Yeah.
No more 9 to 5.
Real talk.
Introduce you guys. Come on in.
I'm Anthony. I'm from Miami. I stay in Atlanta though.
Hey, how y'all doing? My name is Leah. I live in Atlanta, but I'm from Philadelphia.
Yeah,
Let's go. Welcome aboard. Let's go.
We made it.
Dun, 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 dun.
We here. No more 9 to 5. We did it. No.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank y'all.
Hey, clap it up.
So, coming from Boston, heck yeah. We'd love to have you guys come here and visit. I think the best part of this is our culture. Like, everyone's family here. Yes, we're all family. We have, like, such a good culture. We have such a good time in class. Like, things get kind of weird in London session. Ken gets kind of weird at the office.
That pre-workout.
Michael's shaking his head because he already knows. He's been.
Oh man, best time of my life is London session.
Oh man.
So
yeah.
But yeah, thank you guys so much for hopping on. So me and Josh will be back in 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Stay dangerous.
Yes. Bye, guys.
Good.